Time for the warm-up. Welcome to the Pacific Coast Highway, and let's get started with some more monies. I'm going to do palms up. I'm going to rotate my thumbs back, squeeze my shoulder blades together. As you're starting to warm up, make sure you start your fitness watches if you're tracking. But we like to start off here. I like to start off with moving my shoulder blades around because those really get locked in place. We're going to do more shoulder blade movement, go right into our wall slides. I'm going to keep my forearms perpendicular to the ground and reach up to the sky. And if you keep your elbows back while you're doing this, instead of like up here, you're really going to engage your back muscles and these scapula that are moving, rotating up and down. That's what we're going for. Last one. All right, let's get some neck rotations. It's always good to get some stretching and movement in your neck. This should usually feel good for most people. And reverse direction. Whenever you're moving your neck, just be really gentle. You don't want to do anything that hurts it. And the last rotation here. All right, more arms. Let's put our arms out to the side, and we're going to get some little circles forward. Going to bring some nice movement into our shoulder joints. Make it a little bit bigger. And we're going to reverse circles. Make sure you don't hit your neighbor or any trainers that might be walking around. You can get a little bit bigger. And then go ahead and pull your arm across your body. This should really be loosening up your arms now. And our whole shoulder blade area. If you're someone that sits a lot at a desk at work, or you watch a lot of TV, or you like the computer, this is all going to get tight. And these stretches and movements, switch arms, are really going to loosen up that movement for you, get you ready to use it for your workout, and feel better the rest of the day. All right, lower body time. We're going into our good mornings. Hands are up here. That's going to lock our back in place. And what you're going to do is send your hips back while keeping your back flat. You might even think about looking forward the whole time. And when you get to the bottom, you're going to stand back up. Now this is a hip hinge. So your hips are going back. And you're not really bending that much at your knees. It should be a really nice back of the leg warm up, and then squeeze your glutes at the top. All right, now we're going all the way down into our calves, coming up into some calf raises. You're going to go up on the balls of your feet. Try to balance for a second and lower yourself back down, but if you lose your balance, just tap a wall or a box. It's pretty normal. We're limiting the surface on the ground, so fewer things to balance on. And go ahead and bring your knee up into a knee up and ankle circle here. We're going to alternate legs. Now, you might not be able to get your knee up this high. It's no problem. Just get as high as you can. Try to wiggle your foot around. Any little time we spend on one leg is going to be good practice and good movement through that joint. All right, last one. Now I'm going into my open book thoracic rotation, split stance, finger on the top of your head, and we are rotating our elbow toward our back in this semicircle here. Our split stance hopefully locks your hips in place, and you can really isolate that movement to the top part of your back where your shoulder blade is moving around. All right, switch sides, switch stance, switch arm. Gonna even you out on the other side. You're really hoping to feel this shoulder blade kind of move toward your spine back here. And last one. All right, let's get some windmills. I'm going to stick my arms out, bend my hips back and tap my opposite leg, and then stand back up. This is a full body move, but you're hopefully going to get a nice little stretch in the back of your legs and really get that heart pumping. We want to elevate our heart rate slightly, and that will help blood move through our muscles and get them ready for activity. Get one more each side. And we are going right into a squat. I'm going to go zombie squat, so arms are straight out, and you're just going to bend your knees and sit back into a chair, but you're not going to sit in a chair. So go down as far as you feel comfortable. Think about keeping your weight pressed to your heels as you stand up and give your glutes a nice big squeeze. If you can't get into a squat, you can just do a little walking in place. That's just fine. And last one. I'm going into a hamstring stretch. So legs are wide. Go ahead and reach down to the side. Do about your knee, or if you can get further, that's great. This is not when we're moving. We're just going to sit in the stretch. And then switch sides. Reach down the other side, even yourself out. Always love this one because it feels really good. All right, now we're going to move into a kettlebell swing. I'm going to pick up this kettlebell in between my legs, bend at my hips, and then pull my hips forward as I stand up straight and I squeeze my glutes. Should keep your heart pumping pretty good. We're almost ready here for your workout. And last one, now we're going to go into a upper arm stretch. You're going to pull your arm up by the side of your head. And then you can get a nice little pat on your back here. Tell yourself you're doing a great job. Should be a nice stretch through your arm. And switch sides, you're going to grab your elbow, kind of duck under your arm, pat yourself on the back. Almost ready to go. Great job. We're going to finish everything up with some full body extensions. Squat down. Going up on your toes if you feel good. Bring it all together. And last one, great warm up. Have a great workout.